Hello, my evil villains, and this is the Evil Punisher. So I'm back with another video of that review on the Punisher series that I said I was gonna do. All in all, I saw the series within, I want to say, 3 days. The first time, as soon as I saw it, I watched 9 hours of it, like straight. I did the two videos of the Evil Punisher van and what it is that I know about the Punisher, and after those videos, I just got straight into the series and I watched it for 9 hours straight. And I'm not even playing, man. I'm not even playing. I saw that thing. I saw the series 9 hours straight, and I stopped on episode 6, maybe 7, no, 9. 9. Each episode was like 52 minutes long or 54. Like it was like an hour long, and I said I saw it, yeah, 9 hours straight. So yeah, I stopped at episode 9. There's 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 episodes in the series, so I needed about four more episodes, like four more hours, and it was just, I was so tired. I had just gotten out of work, and I started seeing the series. But all in all, I really liked the intro. The first episode where he took out the cartel from across the border, and he ran over those two bikers in a van, and then towards the end, he was done with the ops. He was done with the missions and stuff, and he burns the vest that he wore with the Punisher symbol on it, and that was that. And then 6 months later, he's just working at some construction site, trying to forget. Trying to forget his past, I guess, but it just keeps haunting him throughout the whole season. So surprised that he, from the last, when was it, from Daredevil, I heard a lot of people talking, that he was more, more of a sad, lonely man or something. He just kept carrying that burden of his parent, of his kids and his wife being murdered and everything, and he still carries it on with him. Only when he sleeps, he thinks of them, and sometimes, I guess, throughout the series, he just wishes for death. He wishes he can just die already and join them in the afterlife. And it was just very interesting. It was just interesting to carry something like that with you. That type of burden, or that kind of wish for death. The having a death wish, doing what you're doing, and then having the Punisher doing what he's doing, and it was just a great series. I really liked the whole thing, even up to the end, where Billy Russo was the Jigsaw, but he wasn't really the gangster that I thought he would be. He was more of a military guy. He was Frank Castle's best friend, and I know in the comic he's like outside his limits. He's not in the military. He's more of a gangster. And so when I started seeing that Russo was actually Frank Castle's best friend, well, that just took the whole Marvel, the whole Punisher. The whole Punisher universe out of its loop. It just brought it to something totally different, and I liked it. I liked that Jigsaw was a military guy. Yeah, he was his own. He had his own private army, I guess. Making money on the side, and how Punisher just couldn't kill the guy, and it's so brutal. The last couple scenes where he fights, his friend Billy Russo, or was it Jigsaw? When he fights him towards the end, it's so brutal. It was so bad. I was just like, wow, and it kept him alive because, of course, Jigsaw does have to come back sooner or later, all scarred, and his face being all, just looking so hideous, maybe, I don't know. He just looks looking more crazy now. But yeah, Frank Castle, I mean, what did I like about the series? I like that they brought the van. That was one. That was number one. I thought he needed to show off the van, and he did. He did throughout the series use the van. Wasn't He was more like a transport. Like the van was just used for transport. He didn't really um, take anything out of the van, or he didn't really. He used it, just a couple times to get where he needs to go. And then yeah, so he ends up using the van throughout the whole series, and I did like that a lot. It's good that they brought that to the series and finally showed off, his Punisher van. Another thing I liked about it was the black ski mask he wore. I really need to get my ski mask, guys. I really need to find my black signature ski mask, because this this camel thing is not working for me. It's not working for me, guys. So I really need to get that black ski mask, because the Punisher uses that black ski mask throughout the whole series, and I thought that was cool. I kind of saw. I don't know. I don't want to say I saw a little myself, but yeah, Frank Castle usually never uses a mask. He never covers his identity because everybody knows who he is. But throughout the whole series, everybody thinks he's dead. Everybody thinks he's dead. So I could understand why he wanted to hide his identity up until the end. But the black ski mask, I like that a lot. I like that. He was a bit of a ghost, I guess. He was just doing what he was doing, and man, he took a lot of bullets. He took a lot of bullets. He has so many battle scars. I mean, Frank Castle, he's just, man, he's like, I don't even know how to describe him. He just took a lot of bullets and a lot of scars, and every time I thought he was gonna die or something, he just comes out. Like, he just doesn't die. The guy's Punisher is like, he's the man. He's like, yeah. I mean, he's a Marine, and I know they train him. They train him to take as many hits. Marine soldiers. I mean, they're built to last. The soldiers, our U.S. soldiers are built to last. But man, he really does take a lot of bullets in this series, and I like that. He uses the vest. I'm not gonna lie. He gets shot a couple times using the vest, and I thought that was cool too. Of course he has to use the vest. One thing I didn't like about the series, the Punisher series on Netflix, is that he didn't have the skull, guys. He didn't wear the Punisher skull throughout the entire series, guys. I just didn't like that. I said to myself, come on, bring the skull, and it was the first part of the season that they brought the skull out, and it was the ending part of the season, the ending part of the series where they brought the skull back. But throughout the entire series, he doesn't wear the skull. He's just all black. He's just blacked out. He's all blacked out. And that was one of the things I didn't like about the series. That he didn't wear the Punisher, the signature Punisher skull that he's supposed to wear. He didn't wear it. He didn't put it on or nothing. It was towards the beginning and the end. But throughout the whole series, he was just blacked out, and that kind of sucked. But yeah, guys. I mean, all in all, the series was really, really good. I'm thinking about watching it all over again. And yeah, I really hope they come up with a movie. I hope this guy, I can't even pronounce his name. This guy, John Bernardo. This guy, he's in every movie now. I mean, I've seen this actor from Walking Dead when he played Shane, and now he's like in every movie I've seen him. He's a supporting actor, and he's in other movies. He's doing really well for himself. Coming out of Walking Dead, and now being this iconic character as the Punisher. I mean, I really hope that he comes out and plays Frank Castle in the next Punisher movie, because I think he did really good in his own series. I mean, man, the guy he's just a great actor, and I think he pulled it off, and I think he even did some of his own stunts. I don't know. I mean, the guy. He looked like he took a beating during the series. So yeah, I really hope he comes back as the Punisher, in case Hollywood decides to make another Punisher movie. But all in all, the series was great. I mean, I mean, the series was badass. All right, and yeah, I couldn't be more happy. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen it, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it. You know, being fans of the Punisher. But if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. I mean, I could have watched it already, you know, dozens of times now. But yeah, I kind of have to get ready, you know, back to reality. And but yeah, definitely, Punisher, man. The series was it was a badass series. It was, I think, 13 episodes, each an hour long. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it all over again as soon as I get a few days off. But yeah, guys. Well, this video is getting long. So yeah, I mean that was my review of the season. I mean, it was a lot of blood, a lot of scars in that series. Everybody in that series pretty much got battle scars out of it. You know, everybody had you know, got shot at, got stabbed at, got beat up. I mean, it was just blood and throughout the whole blood and bullets throughout the whole entire season, and I love that. You know, it was pretty badass. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and yeah, if you haven't seen Punisher, yeah, definitely watch it. All right, all right, guys, later.